Hey, I'm outside Vale Park following the FA Cup defeat to Barnsley. I'm joined with Debrah. Jesse, just talk us through that game, through your perspective.
Yeah, I thought probably for the neutral, the fans watching, it was probably an entertaining game. The gaffer made the point that we had to go toe to toe with them, which breathes out a good game. I thought for the first 60 minutes we were probably the better side, created the better chances, and probably should have been winning the game. I feel like they made a tactical switch. I think they brought on one of their midfielders, changed formation, and to be honest, we never got to grips with it after 60 minutes. And full credit to them, they were able to stamp their authority towards the end of the game. They got the 2 goals, and they beat us.
And you say the gaffer wants you to go toe to toe, and not with a promotion chasing team in League One. Let's be honest, and recently our record hasn't been great against Barnsley at all. But just talk through how difficult it is playing against a side of that calibre, especially when we've dropped down a division.
It was always going to be a difficult game today. They've obviously got some great players. That's why they are where they are, and they have the ambitions that they do. But the gaffer said that he would learn a lot about us today, and I'm sure he did, because I feel like for the first 60 minutes we were the better side, and who knows if Rory's free kick goes in 2-1, probably a different game, probably win the game. But these are the fine margins of football. Ultimately, they won the game. They made the subs that they had to make in order to win the game, and fair play they did.
In particular, how difficult did you find marking a player of David Keeler-Dunn's quality? Scored 25-30 goals for Mansfield the year they went up. Just talk through how difficult it was marking him today.
Yeah, he's a good player. He's a good player. He's sharp. He's very clever with his movement, going in, coming out. And you saw with his second goal, fair play to him. I feel like we as defenders were near him. I was literally touched tight to him, and I'm not sure if it was his knee or his shin, but fair play, what a finish that was. And sometimes you just have to hold your hands up. He was very difficult to play against.
I don't want to get you into any trouble, but answer this as you can. Do you feel like we lost the game to the referee today in particular?
As you rightly said, I need to be careful with my comments that I make. To answer your question, I have my views on the referee. I know Gaffer's got his views on the referee, probably, and the team do as well. That's the best I can answer the question.
Jesse, top man, mate. Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you. Okay, I'm outside Vale Park. I'm joined with Tom Sang. Tom, just talk us through the game today. Losing, in the FA Cup. Ideally, we'd have wanted a cup run, but now it's a good opportunity to focus on the league.
Yeah, it'd have been good to have a run as it is with all the cups, but we're still in the Bristol Street Motors. I think we've got that
Pizza Cup.
Yeah, next Tuesday. We're still in that one, which is good. But I think the main focus for us, it is important that it is the league. But the game today, I think we had a really good first half. I think we had them on the back foot. I think we were playing some really good aggressive football, and I think they changed the formation early in the second half, which we struggled to deal with a lot of times actually when they changed it, so that allowed them to get back on top. But up until then I thought we felt really good.
And Jesse mentioned that the gaffer said he's going to learn a lot about you in this game and your character and whatnot, but what did you learn about your other teammates' characters during this game?
I think we're a very together team. I learned that the lads will run through brick walls for each other. It's a really well put together team of good lads who work hard for each other, so that's a good thing.
And Jesse also mentioned the gaffer said that it's important to go toe to toe with one of the better teams in League One. I think we did for 75 minutes. Do you think maybe the fitness or maybe the quality of a League One promotion pushing side just showed the last sort of 10-15 minutes?
Yeah, 100%. We've showed there for a lot of the game that we've got the game to keep up with the team, if not edge the team in the league above. But I think again when the formation changed, I think it forced us to do a lot more running, covering more ground, and then by the time we got the ball back, I think everyone was a lot more tired, especially towards the end of the game, so a bit of sloppiness crept into the game. So I think it's just learning from that. If we can adapt and recognise things earlier, I think it'll be good for us.
And how did you find that slightly different role, to what you usually, what have you played centre half and right back, right wing back so far this season?
I'm used to going into different roles at the minute, but I think I've done that for the most part of my career, and I started up until I was at Cardiff. I was a centre midfielder, so it's just sort of getting back used to it in there in the first 5-10 and then getting going.
Tom, top man.
Yeah,
Mate.
top
Thank
man.
you for your time.
Appreciate it. Yeah,
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Okay, I'm outside Vale Park. I'm with Brandon Cover. Brandon, you know, of course, that's I'm assuming your first League One side you've faced in professional football. I'm assuming, is that correct?
Yeah, except from obviously pre-season in an actual game. Yeah, that's my first time against League One side. I thought they were very good, but also it shows that we're ready and we can compete against League One sides with just a few individual errors and a bit like lapse in concentration. But overall, we've done really well. But now our focus turns to the league, so at least we put all our eggs in one basket now and hopefully just focus on the league and go for the main goal.
How did you find the test, you know, in your personal 1v1 battles and whatnot?
Yeah, found it alright. So I could definitely see the levels that it was different, but yeah, there's definitely more to come from me. Put it that way. Yeah, there's more to come from me.
And you mentioned,
honestly, I'll be calling him back in Jan, I tell you.
Cheers, Roger.
and you know, you mentioned, you know, putting all our eggs in one basket. Obviously, the main priority is not definitely getting out of the league, but if we can win the league, you know, it'll be something special around Vale Park. Just talk us through, you know, how the season is going, but also, is it almost a blessing in disguise losing today?
Yeah, well, now we can look at it as a blessing in disguise. Of course, obviously we're out now. We just, like I said, put all our eggs in one basket, focus on the league. So, yeah, that's our main goal from the start of the season. So, like I said, we could just literally just focus on that and hopefully achieve that goal. But, yeah.
What was the message from the gaffer at full time?
Full time, just keep our heads up. That's the level of League One side, and there was more steps to go because there were good League One sides, but definitely better League One sides out there. So we know we need to work and build on. So if we want to get to that next level, that's the steps that we need to take to get to that next level. Yeah.
How far do you think we are off of that next level based on today?
Not too far off. Not too far off. Just like I said, little individual errors, but overall I thought we done really well. So I don't think the scoreline really reflected how good we played, but. Yeah, we're not that far off. Definitely not that far off, mate.
Brandon, top man, mate. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Okay, welcome back to Vale Park for the second time, Darrell Clarke.
Mate, top man.
Darrell, just talk through of course, the game. You know, a brilliant result for you and through to the second round.
Yeah, listen, it was a professional performance by ourselves. It was a good game. I thought when you guys equalised at 1-1, I thought you edged it. Then second half, started the second half well, and then we came good for 30 minutes of the second half. So pleased to win the game.
How good did it feel to be back at Vale Park for a second time?
Listen, it's great. It's an emotional place for me. Obviously, a lot of emotion. You know, you try and be professional and do what you do as a manager. But it's always nice to say thank you to the fans that give me great support in a real tough time in my life. So I'll always hold special memories here, and just had a great chat with Darren in there. I really hope you go and win it.
And you know, you're at a club now where the expectations of us when we were in, the expectations of you are sort of what we were chasing when we were in League One. So just talk through not only the pressures, but how you deal with that as a manager.
Yeah, listen, no expectations exceeds mine. I want to win every game, so it's all immaterial to me. I'm a good club, good owners, good people, good fan base, but nobody wants to win more than I do. So the expectations, it doesn't faze me. I enjoy the pressures of what the game brings.
It might be a bit of a cliche question, but if you could pick any team to get in the second round, who would it be?
I don't know, an easy team at home. There's no easy teams, but we'll see. Cheers, mate.
Darrell, top man, mate. Thank you. Thank you.